Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shamanda.
Hey.
Right now.
Am I too far away from you?
No, it's just I use my opposite hand. That's all. That's what I was like. We're at Season 3, Episode 4 of Attack on Titan. This one's called Trust. This is just getting crazier and crazier by the episode, so let's just go ahead and get into it.
Yeah.
Don't you think they have us spread out a little too much?
We're more likely to find them if we're not all in the same area.
But why'd I have to get paired up with you of all people?
Dang.
Spill it, Marlo. You schemed this up so we'd get some alone time?
Why would the scouts murder a civilian and run for the hills? This is the same group of soldiers who consistently risk their lives for the sake of humanity.
Right.
Oh.
Give me a break. Did you forget? Think about what they did to Stohess. The way they turned it into a battlefield. How many dead bodies do you think we carried? Annie's been missing ever since.
How is disbanding the scouts what's best for humanity?
Be quiet.
Don't move! Turn around slowly. Now listen and do exactly as I instruct you.
Yep.
That's the way. Now hand your guns to the one in front.
Armand!
Say a word, right?
Right.
Don't worry, the interior police aren't a subject we plan to write about. And the same goes for their new ODM gear.
Thanks, Roy. See ya. That new ODM gear worries me. Those guns are useless against Titans, but they're perfect for human combat. It's as if that gear were specifically made for killing scouts. Also, judging from the fact that its existence was hidden from us MPs, I get the impression that we aren't off the
Monkey
list of people
Beast!
it could be used against.
Monkey
Anyway,
Beast took that
We should get a
and
report from them
modified it.
soon. Just be patient.
Monkey Beast. Monkey Beast and Assassin Kenny are working together.
Where you go? That's a dead end, idiot! Damn it!
You're the son of Demo Reeves, right? What's your name?
Flegel.
Flegel. Nice to meet you. My name's Zoe Hanji. This is sudden, but if the MPs are trying to hunt you down, then I'm assuming that you must know the truth about your father's death. Could you tell me how it happened?
I made a stop so that I could piss. That's when the interior police found my dad. There was a tall guy with a black coat and hat.
There you go.
He slit my dad's throat.
Yep, tell the truth. Shame the
Anyway,
devil.
I'm glad to see that you survived. Now we can make the truth known publicly.
You're crazy! Haven't you seen today's newspaper? If the MPs say you guys did it, well then that's the truth. My testimony means jack shit.
Try looking at it this way.
Come on.
Instead of spending the rest of your life skulking around like a scared rat till you get murdered, you could stand up like a human and face your enemy even if they might kill you.
Why the hell would I? Not everyone has the same disregard for their lives as you.
You need to start thinking about what's best for you, too!
Get past the checkpoint disguised as MPs. And snoop around until we find out where Aaron is. It's a shit plan, but it's all we have. There's no time.
Because of what you did! Stohess was a graveyard! Over 100 people were killed!
Huh? Hey.
You bastards! I bet you all think you're some kind of heroes of justice, but you're not! You dropped dozens of innocent families straight into hell on that mission of yours!
Yeah, we did.
Hey, you! You're from the Southern Cadet Corps, right? So you trained with Annie Leonhardt. Were you a friend of hers? No. She wouldn't have made friends there either. Way too gloomy and unapproachable for that. She was just afraid of people, like a scared little kid. She's officially listed as missing. You know why? It's because one of your Titans turned her into an ugly red stain on the street!
Actually,
She is a Titan.
no, it's because the Titan we captured was Annie Leonhardt herself. God damn it. It makes me sick. Nobody knows a thing about this world.
Please, let me join in your cause. I believe that the military police are in the wrong here. If there's any way that I can fight this world's injustice, then that's what I want to do!
Easy. Calm down. Take them deeper into the woods and tie them up, Sasha.
Sir!
Hey, Captain.
Would you let me do it instead?
Well, forget everything we saw here.
I know you will. Because both of you are about to die!
No! He said to let us go!
The captain might be a big softy, but I'm not. I'm ready to do what needs to be
I
done.
think it was gonna be
You
so
have to
efficient.
believe us!
Levi gonna be right
We
there.
won't betray you! We know that you're fighting to protect humanity!
How can I trust a single word you say?
Run, Hitch! I'll cover you!
What do you think will kill faster? That knife or the gun at your chin? Feel like trying your luck? Come on, let's race!
Please! We're on the same
You got a
side
gun?
here! But you're a scout. You chose to risk your lives for others, so I'll trust you.
I was about to say. Here.
Horse-based
Stop! He was just trying to test us!
Huh?
Oh, that's not a gun.
Are you crazy? Even with my hands bound, I could have taken a swing at you with that knife and done some real damage. How did you know I wouldn't do it?
Don't ask me how, but you remind me of this annoying guy. An idiot.
Aaron.
Makes me wonder. Is he one of the fools Annie told me about?
I think you proved your dedication. This should be enough to convince Captain Levi. We'll be counting on you from here on out.
Stand down.
Levi's a code.
He's with the Interior Police. I've got questions for him.
Thanks, dumbass. There won't be any witnesses in an abandoned dump like this. Please, before I die, I want to know, what did my father do for you to justify killing him? Huh? I thought you'd know. He betrayed us and started helping out those bastards in the scout regiment. You guys had him kidnap those scouts? Well, there was a different squad, but yeah. Guess old Demo didn't say too much about it. We'd have killed him. I mean, we'd killed him anyway, but that's what he gets. The damn idiot.
You're dumb.
What made him think the Survey Corps could help this trash city? Want to know the last thing my dad taught me? He said a good merchant should trust his nose. And I'm glad I listed. Business with you is over, asshole! Why don't you take a look above you?
This is good stuff. Come on, Zoe.
Nice.
Section Commander, that was way too reckless!
We pulled it off! Did everyone hear him?
Ooh.
Yes.
Witness.
This dump ain't abandoned. But it seems unlivable to you.
Woo!
That we're here. The place isn't half as nice as it used to be, but it's still our home. We heard everything about Reeves and who had him killed. Every last one of us is a witness.
You'll all be fine. Because the Reeves Company will protect you. You trusted my father, Demo. Well, now I'm in charge.
Slow clap.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Reeves.
Where'd they take Aaron and Krista? You bastards. You think you're so brave. That post was manned by recruits. They barely even knew how to wipe their own asses. No one's gonna think you're heroes for beating them down.
In my head.
Right.
But I want my own ass! I want my own ass!
I'm saying
Yeah,
it.
the guilt's tearing me apart. But what really gets at me is this mouth of yours. I'm gonna suggest that you start talking while you're still able to use it. Now, where are Aaron and Krista? You can't win. All that's left to you now is to find some filthy corner to hide in, covered in mud and shit. If you don't turn yourselves in, then every last scout we captured will get the noose, starting with the guiltiest one of all, Irvin Smith. That's right. That's what you get for not answering my question. Kenny Ackerman doesn't like to make his business known. Ackerman.
Yep.
I know Kenny. That his last name? It is, but
Wow.
he never was much of one for sharing information.
Okay.
Not important stuff anyway.
Right.
But I bet you have a rough idea. Let's try to remember.
Yeah. Because how he get his last name?
Give me a break.
One way or another, the survey corps will be destroyed.
I entrusted something to Commander Pixis.
Yep.
Whenever that crucial moment comes, what happens next is out of my hands. It'll be your choice to make.
Erwin didn't even realize that Pastor Nick was with the Order of the Wall, so Historia can make all the claims about a name she wants, and it won't matter. They'll all amount to nothing. What a farce.
They don't know it. But in truth, they're nothing more than cattle in a pen, simply waiting to die.
My apologies, but Erwin Smith has arrived.
Once Erwin has been executed, all will be according to plan.
What?
The secrets of the walls will be kept as safe as ever. And the king's peace will be ensured. Erwin Smith, do you have any last words?
Woo! You did not do that.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right. So that was Trust. And Shamanda has copious notes. Go.
They're a little bit everywhere.
Yeah.
So they started off in this episode with Marlo and Hitch. I thought that was pretty funny. Because I was thinking Stitch and Hilo or Stitch.
Hilo and Stitch.
Hilo and Stitch. So it's Marlo and Hitch. How they were walking and they were talking about Annie. So evidently Annie was the roommate of Hitch at one point because she still had her clothes in her room, and she was like, when is she coming back, or we need to find out what's going on with her, blah blah blah. Annie's name was mentioned probably 2 episodes ago too, where they were talking about how someone lied and said that she was still being tortured or something like that to try to get over and get some information about our boys that we can't pronounce. Bertolt. I think I did it right.
Reiner and Bertolt.
It's a T on the end instead of an F that I keep putting on there. So Commander Erwin Smith was being interrogated, trying to find out what was going on. However, the young guy, Niles, came back and was speaking with him after he was locked up in a dungeon, basically. Had one arm, because he only has one arm, so they had that one arm above his head in handcuffs, and they had beat him. His face was all bloody and everything. So Niles was like, the information that you have, oh, well, you know, how are you feeling or whatever. You know, I don't know, some stuff that he was asking or whatever. But Commander Erwin, in return, asked him how Marie and the kids were doing, which was his wife and kids, and his eyes was like, what? He was like, hold on, why are you asking me this right now in your situation? Like, you're getting ready to be executed, and you're asking about my wife and kids. What happened? Why are you asking me this? He said, there's a secret that I entrusted a secret to Commander Pixis. And he said, when that time comes, you're going to have to pick a side. So whatever that is. Basically, the people on the council are trying to execute everyone that knows the secret of Pastor Nick.
Historia's dead.
Pastor Nick. No, Pastor Nick, the one they killed. Because he was the one that, I think they got some information from him before they killed him. Interrogated him and took all his, they took all his fingernails and stuff off. So they were asking him a lot of questions. And I think they got a lot of stuff out of him. I think. They were going to kill him anyway, but they did. Yeah, but he said you're going to have to pick sides because, the truth is about to come out. There's some secrets. Some secrets is about to happen and about to be exposed. But they know that the secrets of the walls will be safe when they execute Erwin. That was actually what they said. The secrets will be safe. The secrets of the wall will be safe when they execute Erwin. And everything will come crashing down after that. Even the scouts and everything. So, meanwhile, on the other side of the wall, basically, Levi is gathering people to spy for him. Basically. That wasn't his intention. But he came across Marlo and Hitch. And in that exchange, Annie's name was mentioned, and he was like, hey.
You don't know, do you?
She was the Titan that we captured.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you know the truth. And then that was being talked about. That was some secrets. So it's all about trust in this one. Those were secrets being told. And then Marlo and Hitch was like, pretty much like, wait a minute. We want to fight humanity's side. We don't know what's going on. And we're a little confused because if the MPs say something, then that means it's true. That was said over there. Meanwhile, Zoe Hanji, our girl, she had Flagle. Flagle was, which was the son of Depos Reed that was killed in the city. He was running from the MPs at that time. She scooped him up, put him on the roof, and was like, hey, what you know about your daddy?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he was killed by the such and such. She said, no, that's not what happened. No, he saw what happened. I'm sorry, he was there. He explained to her what happened, who killed him. And she said, okay. She said, you know, tell me what happened, whatever. Because they wasn't there, but she knew that it wasn't the police. Because those were her people. So he said it was a man dressed in black with a black hat. He sliced my dad's throat, blah, 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 blah. She said, okay, boom. All right, let's get to it. So it was a setup. She said, well, we're going to set you up. They still looking for you. We're going to put you back in the city, let you run through the village or whatever. Got him in the corner again. It was 3 MPs. They was like, yep, the secret's out. No problem. We about to kill you. Oh my God, we thought we was dying. We thought we was going to be dead. My boss was going to kill you. Kill us because we couldn't capture you. But thank you for being here. Now we get to kill you. He was like, wait a minute. Before I die, because y'all are going to kill me, let me find out the truth. They basically said everything that they should not have, this big mouth guy. It doesn't matter because you're going to die. He was like, yeah, okay, so since I'm going to die, tell me the truth. They told everything. They was like, oh yeah, we was going to kill your daddy eventually because he knew too much. He was like, and you know, it was all about choosing sides, but it didn't even matter at the time because we were going to kill him anyway. He said, well, since we got to the point where we had to choose sides, I'm glad that I chose the side that was going to defend and avenge my father. Now, if you don't mind looking up right quick.
Whole bunch of people swarmed.
The village was there. He said nobody wants to be in this dump anyway. Something like that. He was talking, belittling the city and the village and everything. So the people of the village came and was rolling up their sleeves. They was like, oh, for real? That's the way you feel? Bet.
We all witnesses to what happened.
We all witness to that.
Reporters were there and everything.
Yep. Levi's plan in the long run, it was to get past the checkpoint disguised as MPs because right now the MPs are running things. They're telling a whole bunch of lies. But anyway, part of the MPs are now spying, which are Marlo and Hitch. They led them to where they needed to go. He said, all right, thank you. We appreciate you and your service. And they was like, yeah, we're here. We're here now. Sasha, Armin. Marlo and Hitch came across Armin. He was at the river getting water and had his ODM gear. ODM gear.
New ODM gear. With guns. And Shimada thinks
the Monkey Beast. The Monkey Beast has a lot to do with this modified ODM gear that the people are wearing under Kenny the assassin.
Kenny Ackerman.
Kenny Ackerman. He knows his last name, which is weird because they were harassing someone or interrogating someone, and the dude said his last name. He was like, now he don't slip up and give personal information, so that means you know some stuff. So we might need to carry you on a little bit. We're gonna knock out some teeth though, but we're gonna go ahead and keep you for a bit. But the ODM gear, yeah, I think the Monkey Beast has a lot to do with that because he took a piece of the monkey piece. He took a piece of the ODM gear and was like, "This is fascinating. This little material that you have right here, this little device here. I'm gonna take this with me." He was real careful with it with his little monkey hands, and he's like, "Yeah, it's all right." I think that whoever he is, oh man, it's gonna be juicy. Can we go to the next one?
All right, so let us know what you guys thought of that one. We'll see y'all next time.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Love you guys. Bye.
Wake up.